Okay, so hey everyone, this is Ned Meat again from the clan Eelius. So I'm here to bring you a few more of our 3 stars. We just had another war. It went very well. We won the war. Yeah, and we got a number of good 3 stars. So I'm going to do a few more videos to share them with you. Yeah, the idea of this is to be logging and celebrating Eelius 3 stars, and then obviously, if for anyone else to gain anything from them as well. So we did quite well here. We got 7 3 stars. So the first one that I'm going to show you is from our member Burto, who a video was actually up of his earlier. He used the same force. It's going to be a hog, straight hog. Beforehand, though, I'm just going to quickly show you this one. This is an Excite bike. Now, I've already uploaded one of his. Now, we won't actually watch this one back just because of time, but also because he's actually a Town Hall 9, and this is a Town Hall 8. But I did just want to just show you his force line up there. He does, again, use the same as in the other video. He uses the 4 lightning. And those 4 lightning, he then takes out 2 of the mortars. He then drops his golems down with the healers and starts his go wipe, supported by the healers. And again, I mean, in this situation, he's an upper Town Hall 9, so it was a very easy raid to 3-star. But if you're interested in that force, I did upload a video of Excite Bikes where he attacks the Town Hall 9 with that, so I recommend that you go and check that out. But in this one I'm gonna share with you Burto's 3-star. So now then, so looking at his force at the bottom there, it is pretty much a straight hog force. He has taken the archers and the wizards. The idea of them is to take out the clan castle. Very important to make sure you actually take out the clan castle properly. But so looking at this design quickly, let me just quickly do this. So just quickly looking at this design, especially for hogs, you've got a few areas where you have big potential for the big bombs. But this design actually is actually very vulnerable to hogs, because looking at that, there's actually only those 3 spaces. There's no double gaps. There's only the possible areas where there could be actual single big bombs and not double big bombs. With hogs, the big worry is the double big bombs. What you will notice also, though, is he's got this 3 space where you can actually spawn in there. Now, this is a little bit of a trap, actually. There's not many force situations where I would recommend anybody spawning inside the base. Often I've seen people with go wipe, and they've put the golems in the middle there, and then they've then had their wizards and started their attack from around the outside here. It really doesn't work very well, because you don't want the wizards and the golems to be so far separated. The golems take such a pounding in the middle, they actually get finished off really quickly. The other thing I've seen people often do is to spawn dragons in the middle there. Generally, again, not very much a good idea. So just as a general tip, if you see a base that has an area where you can spawn in the middle of the base, it's generally, as a rule of thumb, it's not a very good idea to go with them. But yeah, so just looking at this then, the useful thing about those little spaces, you can just put 1 barbarian in there, because there's very often either a Tesla or a big bomb in there. And if it's a big bomb, obviously, especially if you're attacking with, whatever you're attacking with, it's better to set it off with 1 barbarian rather than having it damage a load of your forces. So we'll get back to this now. But looking at this, there's not many places for Tesla or Big Bomb. So when, even though it was a first attack, for Burto, it was actually quite easy to look at the base and actually be quite confident with the idea of hogging it, because there's not going to be much of a threat to the hogs. Yeah, cool. The only other thing I'll just mention on this, what you'll see on this base, which is just something to think about. You'll see around the outside, he's got all of these little builders' huts. I'm sure many people have experienced the possible annoyance of the builders' huts and getting your 98% and just missing out on a builders' hut. In this situation, actually, Burto doesn't do it because his hogs actually clean up so quickly that it's no problem at the end. But it's always a good idea to just take a couple of archers and plop them on each of these builders' huts, halfway through the raid or something like that, just to make sure that they all get taken out. Cool. Okay, cool. So I'll take you back to his raid, and we'll watch it live. So it's just got to reload 1 second then. Okay. So he comes in at the top part there to do the lure. Just using one hog, that's all that was required. And takes it out straight here. You can see he puts a poison down. Because there's a wizard and an archer in there, he might as well take those out and use the poison. Straight after that, he then spams down his archers and a couple of wizards just to confuse the dragon, and the wizards are doing plenty of good enough job in making sure that they're taken out. Also, what's actually a bit of a bonus here is you'll see that the barbarian king is actually distracted whilst the hogs actually come in. Okay, so just to show you there, so he's got there was a big bomb in that location there, which hit quite quickly, but because there's level 4 hogs, and then he got the heal spell down very, very quickly, then there was actually only, I think, 1 or 2 hogs were lost. The second heal spell, you can see, has gone down right near the town hall. He spaces his heal spells out really nicely, just to make sure, as you can see, as the hogs are moving around, they're nearly always under a heal spell. At this moment here, because they've been split up into 2 groups, this last area, he just puts a heal down there, and that's pretty much no problem to make sure that all the rest of his hogs are going to stay alive. Now, still actually in this situation, we've still only seen one of the big bombs. You'll see in a few minutes down the bottom here, there's one explosion But even in this situation, there it comes there. You see, it damages them all, but this is now finished up. You see, so it's not too much of a problem. If it's a second attack and you can actually find out where those big bombs are, then you might be able to send one hog in to set them off. But as you can see in this one, that was where the third big bomb was. Again, he's lost a couple of hogs there, but he's now in clean-up duty anyway. So a solid 3-star. I'll fast forward that now. Nice that the wizard down the bottom there went and cleaned it up. And there we go. So he had 5 level 5 hogs in his clan castle, so it was pretty much a pure hog attack. Yeah, cool. Okay, hope you enjoyed it.